Hey everyone, it's Strange Michael. I hope you're doing well today. I thought I would do kind of a video on one piece of two really pieces of news for the horror community that I was very curious about. As you know, I'm a big VHS fan. I love pretty much all of them. I haven't seen Siren yet. I just found out about Siren maybe a week ago when I was doing the Halloween movie marathon before I started getting the reviews ready to upload. And I haven't seen that yet. I need to watch it before VHS 99 comes out, which, of course, that's the fifth of the franchise. And apparently there was some convention recently where they were doing, like, Hellraiser and Wolf by Night, or whatever that Marvel thing was called. And they did an announcement. There's a new VHS film that will come out next year, so now we're getting back into this kind of yearly thing. We were already this year, but I guess we're going to continue it on of doing a VHS movie pretty much every single year, with a lot of the same people tied to the franchise, which is great. Really great. I'm really stoked. This new one is called VHS 99. Or, excuse me. The one coming out this year on October, I think, 22nd on Shudder is called VHS 99. The one coming out next year is called VHS 85. Now, just in case you don't know who is typically tied to VHS a lot of the time, and some of the newcomers that I'm excited for. David Bruckner, of course, was involved with, I think, just part one back in the day, maybe part two as well. I think he was also involved as some kind of producer or something for VHS 94, which came out last year on Shudder. David Bruckner directed the new Hellraiser film. He did a film called The Ritual for Netflix. He did a lot of things a lot of people love. I haven't seen Southbound or The Ritual, but I've heard a lot of good things about both of them from a lot of resources I like a lot. David Bruckner, even though I wasn't a fan of Hellraiser, I thought it kind of sucked a little bit. I liked it more than the original two movies, if you saw my ranking video. Probably going to get a lot of grief for that, but I'm not a big fan of that 2022 remake, even though I think Bruckner's extremely talented. Bruckner's coming back. He's going to be an actual director on 85, which kind of surprised the shit out of me a little bit. I didn't expect him to actually get into working on that, and I would love to see him come back every other year to do a short for these anthologies. The big one that I'm super excited about is my boy Scott Derrickson, who also did a Hellraiser film, my personal favorite, called Hellraiser Inferno. He did some other stuff too that you know of, like The Black Phone. He did Sinister. He did Doctor Strange for the first one. He was going to do part two, but that didn't work out. Incredibly talented fellow. I really, really love Scott Derrickson, one of my favorite horror directors directing nowadays. Extremely talented man. He's going to be involved with VHS 85, which again is VHS 6, and I can't fucking wait. I can't even tell you how excited I am for that. There are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people tied to this movie as directors. There might be some added on, there might be some that leave, I don't really know. I see it less likely that these guys will leave if they've already kind of signed on. Shudder and whoever are advertising all 5 of these people to have been working on this. The next name on IMDb is Natasha Kermani, and I am not familiar with anything that she has directed so far. It says that she is working on another film called Abraham's Boys. I don't know what that is. A film called Lucky, a show called Let's Fall Out, another movie called Imitation Girl, another movie called Shattered, a TV show called The Mentors, Pole is a short film, TV series called Cat Planet. What the hell is that? Another short called Bereavement. Yeah, I've never really seen anything she's done, but she's directed about 13 different things, so I'm kind of curious what's going to happen with that. So, could be cool. Could be cool. Newcomer, I appreciate that. Mike P. Nelson is the next name on the list. I don't know who this guy is either. Let me look into the directing. Okay, so he did... Wait, does that mean what I think it means? Oh, okay, so he directed the new Wrong Turn film. I was thinking that meant that he also directed the original. Was it just the same writer, or is the same screenwriter? I don't know. I don't know, but it doesn't show Wrong Turn in here as one of his other things he directed, which is bizarre to me. Yeah, but he directed the new Wrong Turn film from 2021, and I liked that a lot. I thought it was very well made. I'm surprised it only has like a 5.5 out of 10 stars on IMDb as I currently look at it right now. That's a little surprising, just a little bit. But yeah, if he's involved with that, I'm pretty stoked about that, frankly. The last name on the list of the 5 directors here is Gigi Saul-Guerrero. I don't know anything about her, but she is beautiful. If you haven't seen her, you're missing out, my friend. Look at, wow, she's an actress in a lot of stuff. That's wild. What else has she directed? Satanic Hispanics. What? Wow, that's a new one. Bingo Hell. I think I saw Sinister Cinema Reviews talk about this on YouTube at some point. Aztec, the Purge TV series, Into the Dark TV series, that's kind of wild. Fear House TV series. ABCs of Death 2.5. I was not a fan of the first one. I never finished watching that. Something called Lucha Gore. That's pretty clever. You know, I know what luchadors are. Yeah, it looks like she's done some oddball things. That could be kind of cool, you know? Yeah, that's really all we have information-wise, which is cool. It looks like the writers are C. Robert Cargill, Zoe Cooper, Evan Dixon, Mike P. Nelson's going to write whatever his short is, I guess. Anyway, that's just kind of a short little teaser thing, just my opinion on what we've gotten announced so far, who's involved. If they make any more announcements in the future, if we get a trailer or whatever, maybe I'll talk about it. But I kind of like going into VHS not knowing anything. VHS 99 has a trailer out there, and I've kind of avoided it, frankly, because I don't want to get spoiled too much. I really like the VHS franchise. I knew nothing about VHS 94 when I went into it. I didn't watch a trailer, I knew nothing, and I was having an absolute blast. It's kind of how I'm doing with Halloween Ends. I saw the first trailer release that came out, and I've had some TV spots thrown at me because of YouTube ads and their nonsense, but other than that, I mean, I haven't really seen much of anything. I'm kind of going into it not knowing much, frankly. So it's kind of the way to do movies, I think. If it's something you haven't seen before, it's kind of worth trying to approach it, your first viewing, that way, in my opinion. But VHS 99, 6 movies in this franchise so far, and only one of them, in my personal opinion, being absolutely awful so far. I might have jinxed us just now, I'm sorry. But VHS Viral was so bad that it killed the series, so I'm hoping that, like, 94 brought it back for me. It was really good, one of the best we'd had in a while. And then you had, you know, 99 coming out, I'm really stoked for that. Having 85 is kind of cool. Maybe we'll have a lot of 1980s themed segments or whatever. I don't know. It could be a week. We have some newcomers that don't have a whole lot of experience and some who really do. So there could be some really cool things happening with this. But anyway, VHS 88. What do you guys think about it? 85, excuse me. Yeah. 85? 85, right? Yeah, 85. I keep saying 88. I get it confused with 99. What do you guys think about VHS 85? Are you excited for this? What do you think about all the talent involved here? What are you hoping for? What do you think, like, should there be like if we're going to do this every year, right? Should there be like a theme for each movie? Or should we just have the individual movies be what they are? Should we have like a Halloween theme? Should we have like a Christmas theme? Should we even do something like that? I don't think it's entirely necessary. They're not saying that. I'm not saying they're saying that, but do you think we should go that route? You know, could we really do something cool there, or should we just keep it as anthology-based, like let each story stand alone? Because that's kind of, seemingly to me, the best way you could go for this franchise from what we've experienced with 1, 2, parts of Viral, and then 94, hopefully 99. 99 I've heard a lot of good about so far, from the very few amount of very small little reviews that have leaked out online. It seems like people are saying some really good stuff about it from that recent festival where this was announced, 85. Anyway, what do you think about the film? Are you excited for it? I probably need to go to bed, but I'm not tired. You know, it's kind of a weird morning, night, whatever. Anyway, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about it. Thank you for watching, guys. God bless you all, and goodbye.